is watching the presentation with the car from ZKTeco Europe. Thank you very much for all. My name is Diego. I'm the technical manager at ZKTeco Europe. Today I'm going to present you the whole system, LPD Car ID for our new camera. Our new camera is a product we use to recognize plates. I think it's a very good product. It's easy to use for the technician. I try to make this webinar as technical as possible because it's not a sales presentation, it's a technical presentation. And then I like to show the best part of the product. Okay, we can integrate, we can use what different options because it's very open. And now let me introduce the different options we have in this product. Okay. This part is going to move faster. Okay, we use this camera is embedded, is plug and play, and we can use like a standalone or master slave. Okay, it's a very useful solution for plate recognition system. Our system, this camera, is very helpful. It's very attractive for parking access control. Okay. Like a stop and go toll system or something like a community with different small community, for example. But we can use in a lot of big parkings. We have our camera, and we can use our camera with our total integrated. And one of the part is very interesting is with our software by security. By security, I think we have a different installer, distributor know our product. Okay. In this webinar, I'm going to try to use the camera with the easy part or the part we normally we are used. The part of the biosecurity is another integration. Is with an old version. It's a customized version of the enterprise. Of the ZK biosecurity. And then we have to do a special presentation about. Okay. The advantage or efficiency and simple vehicle access technology, delivering flexi, faster, and plug and play. It's a very useful camera because it's a web server inside the camera. You can access with the link, with the HTTP, with the IP. Okay, for example, and you can test the old demo is LPR EU. This is our demo. Okay, if anybody want to use the camera or test it, it's possible to access over this link. The user is admin and the password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. This camera is faster. It's all included. Is inside the web server. Is very fast. For example, one part of the website is we are using in Internet Explorer at this moment, but we improve this camera. Okay. Let me connect by the IP. Some port inside is closed, and I can show the image. Okay, it's loading. I think the internet is so slower here. Okay, it's coming. Mainstream.
Bienvenidos al seminario web. Ha entrado como
me open the substream. Okay. Ready. Sorry. Okay. This part of the installation is very easy because we don't need anything. Just open the IP and nothing. Okay. Is like our model or camera model, the series 8000, and we can find the same information about the camera or 8000 series is the same model. Okay, the model 8000 is here. There's a manual you can find in our website. Okay, the manual, all the information is in our web. The vision manual is the same model for the 8000 series network camera. Okay, is the you can find the manual, or we can share with you over this webinar when we finish, or by email. Okay, this camera have any option is included, but other is in the serial, for example, phase. The phase option is included in the 8000 series, but not in the LPR. Okay, the camera don't have this option. Only is used for LPR configuration. Okay, to recognize plates. Now you can see the video. The camera is capturing the plate. Okay, and now is working because it's configured, and we can start to configure the basic option. The basic option for this camera is, for example, and the parameters. Let me change the language for you. Okay. In setup, okay, in this part we can make the zoom, the focus, the iris to adjust the configuration of the camera. Okay, to try to install and select the correct type for the first time we install. The first installation of the camera is the very important part the first time. Okay, because we need to check all the part about the, for example, the video, the some image when can affect all configuration. For example, the lens should be configured by manual. The light bar control. This part we can configure in the setup. Okay, it's possible to configure all the part. The color, mode, black and white. We think the first configuration of this camera should be installed to be static all the time. Okay, all the time should be static. Yes, it's my firewall. Yes, I think because I tested another on a Wi-Fi and is loading this part of the light, but now I don't have video. Maybe it's locked. But in this part, the video is open. For example, it's a good question for firewall. I like this part in the setup. Okay, I told you I try to show this the inside camera. Okay, I have this presentation, but let me 5 minutes to record about the reading range, recognition, not only language, Latin language, Latin character, and wherever. Okay, three detection mode, limiting time consuming system integration. Okay, this part is very important, but I think we are technician and this is very beautiful, but I think it's better directly in the okay. The old camera, this is the model. This is the model we use. This is the part of the metal case we use, and we have integration with different ZK biosecurity, advanced access control with the controller, and our parking barrier. Okay, our parking barrier. We can connect directly to the camera. Okay, this connection is directly by the cable. Okay, we have a cable with two in and one out, and the out is for the relay. Okay, in the main menu we have real-time visualization. If you don't have the firewall, you install the correct complement and all the internet is perfect. Okay, in this case I have data, but not transmit the video. I don't know when. I need to check again, because I think this Wi-Fi don't transmit. Okay, but the other part to connect, for example, the video is to obtain the video with the player. It's an interesting thing. You can enter in setup, network setting. In here in network setting, you have your main stream, to the stream, a third stream, and you can copy, and you can okay, and you can open Ubica network and play, and you can see the video over directly any player. Okay, and you can configure the camera, for example, like this way. Okay, if you don't have the firewall not open, the complement, the Internet Explorer complement is installed, but now it don't work, or any other issue, you can try by any option. It's like connected directly to the video channel of the camera. Okay, it's a very interesting thing, because you can select here and you can focus the camera. Okay, and you can see in the TV and the player directly how to configure and to change the option. Okay, is any option, for example, and when you finish, you can show this display in another monitor or in another computer, and you can help, or you can use with the installer to adjust the parameter. Okay, this is an option. Is setup, network setting, and copy the substream or the third stream or the main stream to connect directly to the camera channel media service. Okay, here in setup network we have the static IP, the HTTP with gateway, DNS, whatever. The port for the video, the HTTP port, we use the default 18, and we can enable or disable, or only use by HTTPs. Okay, with the 443 port. Okay, here more information, the base information, the firmware version. Okay, this is our last version. If any people have another version, we can upgrade with the last version. You can open a ticket in our support ticketing system. Okay, what more? Time setting, the normal to synchronize the time, different option, daily saving time, display setting, for example, to show in the camera the option. Okay. Let me test something, because maybe the security. Okay, secure. Let's see that. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, setup. Definitely some option we don't use. Okay, because this camera was thinking about the plate recognition. Okay, then some option we don't use, but it's included. Okay, we can use multicast config. We have different options. UPnP to open the port. DNS settings. We can open the camera by internet, over the internet, with direct IP to the camera. We can use outside in the internet. We can configure an email to send email. We have in the other part. And for example, alarm output, alarm input, this part we can use and configure for the relay. For example, the alarm output is one alarm. We can change the configuration for the relay status from open to close, and for example, the delay time. Okay, this is by default. In this part is the default option for the camera. Okay, if we select here, for example, 5 seconds, always the camera open the relay 5 seconds. It depends of we select or configure in this part. Okay, is the application. We need to select no delay and save to change the option and select the option correctly in the application of the camera. Okay. We have user management, the part of the system update to load the package, something for the auto reboot, for example, for maintenance or at the night. And the storage manager, the camera have included memory, SD memory, 64 gigabytes is included, and here we can format and clear this memory. Okay. This is the storage management. Okay? In the part of restore is reboot, restore, import config, for config. When we have a configuration, we can do an exportation, export the config and save it for another camera, for example. Okay. Webmap and developer is for us to open that and the port. By default is closed. We use HTTP, like I told you, or HTTPS. Okay. But okay, more information and continue. And ready. We use this port. Okay. By default is security port, secure port. Sorry. Okay. Now we have to install the TFX complement whatever. Okay. Let me back. Okay, my video is here. Now it's running. Okay, this is the configuration from the real life of the camera. Okay, now it's working. One question, for example, when we open the live stream and we change to LPR and we saw here the configuration, sometimes don't load the video. Okay, if you have any camera, don't load the video. We have to update the firmware of the camera, or just in some case restart the service. Okay, you can enter in setup and any other part of the camera and restart the service. Okay, and back to the main. And wait for a few minutes and back. The video should be back. Okay, it's back. We have video here, and the camera start to record the plates. Okay. Okay, continuing with the presentation. We have a ray visualization in the first part of the menu of the application. I show you. You can see in the bottom this option is space for the space free, camera space free, last sight pixel, the last time of recognition, last authorized time, different option, the configuration, free flow, whatever. This. Okay. Here, list menu. In the list menu, we have a different option for different lists. We configure the list. Is the powerful part of the camera. We can configure different options to add the plate, to recognize the plate, and select the activation schedule. Okay, or different port triggering we use for the output, for example, to open the bar. Okay, this part is where we are working all the time. This is the options we need to activate. We can export and create list by different file is possible automatically, or import list for third party. Okay, doing import list manually is possible too, and it's very easy. For example, list. Okay, I have this list create. Okay, but now I'm going to delete. Delete. I'm going to delete all the list. New date. Is operate. Okay. Authorize. Plate. Delete. This part of the camera works with Edge, Firefox, Chrome is the same. Okay, no, we don't have problem to work with different browsers. Okay, new date. Okay, and for example, and now in all plates we have to import the document. Okay, with the different list. I have a document with this file, for example. Okay, let me see. Okay, our document from Excel or from test always open by dot and comma. Here is the list. Okay, I have different menus, different list, and different plate. We have added now in this configuration to the list 3. Okay, and we can add another list. For example, 5. Okay, webinar. Okay, and we're going to save. Okay, that's it. And now here we can import manually. Is here the file we save, and so create a new list. Is the file, and add the new plate to the list we have. Loading. If the file is long, took some time to load. Okay, we are ready. And told us loading 188 plate. Okay, this is webinar here. Okay, we don't have plate. Authorized plate is 0. Registered plate is 880. Wait list, we have 3 plates, for example. Wait list, we don't have. Okay, and for example, if we want to update the file, or I want to update the camera, and I like to add some plates from the registered plate to the webinar list. It's easy because we can use the same document here. Okay, and any option we need to add is change the list using this column. Okay, 5, and we're going to add these plates to the 5 list. Okay, yes, 5, and save. Save. And now, for example, the plates I'm going to delete. We're going to all plates, import. Okay, all the time when you're going to export or import a list or plate, you have to go to all plate and select this option. Okay, in this import, open the document you're going to open, and you have to configure with the different list you use. Okay, now it's loading. This part is possible to do by HTTP, synchronized with another camera who have the list. Is like a master slave. and it's possible import with a FTP server. Okay, I'm going to show you the next. Okay, list to refresh the web, and webinar should load the plate. I change the code of the list. Okay, authorize plate is 0. It's a plate 100 because I change in the list. Okay, and delete from this list and move to this list. Okay, it's very easy with the file, with the Excel document. You can use the export file to, for example, okay, to use. We support XML. Open, and for example, you can integrate with, you can generate by software, with any software, with any integration. Okay, and remember, all the time, all the plate is exported and imported when you work with a camera. Now, when you is very only you going to use different regions, or you have to select your country. Okay, we have the option in settle. Normally, when you stop the camera, the first time you need to enter in the region and reload a key, select the zone on the region you're going to use. Okay, we support different regions. We have different integration, like I told you, go ahead. Also with ZK biosecurity. Okay, I think it's in the last place. Okay, there's different option for the integration with biosecurity. Different business model for we support API. We support different company for corporates and oil industry and different region. Okay, welcome to our new partners. And this is the country we support. Okay, we support Europe, Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, United Kingdom, Ireland, whatever. Europe, South America. Okay, Chile, Colombia. We share this presentation to know the countries, and North America, different states, Asia, Africa. You are welcome to all the people from Africa. We know we have a very good client, a new client from Uganda, South Africa, Morocco, Senegal, and Ghana. And you are welcome, all the people. Okay, Australia, and thank you. This is that. Okay, let me continue. Okay, because I think the testing part is work with the camera. Okay, okay. We saw the list very fast in the import export. Okay, right. They disconnected me. Okay, let me open the FTP. I'm going to use this quick and easy FTP server to show the sample how this work, or how it's possible to import by FTP. Here. Okay. The same. We can go. We can delete the plate, the list, delete. There's the plate, delete. Let me refresh. Delete. Okay. Refresh. If any prefer Edge or Chrome, remember you can use. Okay. Let me change. is the same menus. This part works correctly. You can see the video, you can see the plate. We can search plates here. You can see the plates. Okay, we can search a plate, or we can export all the plates. Okay, the document generate, and you can download when finished. Okay, we'll back to list. Is here. Okay, we can open the document. Open by dot and comma, and here is the list with the instruction, different options. Okay, send server, that server, timestamp, the GPS latitude, the plate. Here, in this case, it's exporting all the plates because I have is recording all the plates is recording. Okay. Okay. I have this option here in export, and when the plates or all the plates is exporting. Okay, enable is change. What happened? Every time we load anything, or the camera read or recognize any plate, we are going to record a file. Okay, you can see here. I have a folder. I have my folder here. Sorry, it's a lot of windows. You can see the file. Every time we made any change here, the camera export a file. Okay, but what happened? What happened, for example, is today? Okay, all the plates I like to do an action, and all the time export a file or load anything with FTP. You can select, enable the option, the schedule to configure the different options, and you can select how do you want to export. Okay, by image, by XML image, JSON image. But for example, the possible option is by image. Okay, export the server, the port, the user is 1, the password 1234, and no file FTP. Okay, and you can save, and that's it. When you move in different fields, the configuration save it, and you can close and you can test. Okay, and in the export folder, okay, in the export folder, the camera is going to save a file. Let me clear content, open, and here to create a file when the car appear in the camera. Okay, leave me so. What happened? It's a reminder when you add any option to the list. Okay, when you create any list or you add an action to this way, you need to load or restart the service. Okay, restart the service. Main, and we can wait. And when a car appears and the plate recognized, is save an image. You can recognize here by the FTP, load this file like images. Is one or the option. Okay, now transmit the file. It's transmitting. No, also password incorrect. Okay, my error. Okay, for password for user 1. Okay, bye, disconnect, bye, and let me try. Maybe we change the password. Okay, maybe we change the password. Oh yes, it's possible. Save it. Okay, is here. Okay, I change the camera export the image. Okay, let me open. You can see the picture of the plate to recognize. Okay, this is one option. We can export this file. Okay, all the time by TP or by HTTP with the configuration. Let me share the document with you how to configure this part. Okay, remember all plate action. You have the option is here, and you can change, for example, XML. When you change this option, you don't need to restart the setting. Okay, immediately export and generate the file and the configuration. Okay, you can check in your folder, and the file is here. Okay, and this is the information of the plate in this lane, speed, and whatever. You can repeat this. Like this way, you can do action. Sorry. Okay, you have here an HTTP webhook, for example. Okay, let me copy. This is from my partner, I think. You can connect and you can generate by HTTP these options to receive the plate. Okay. Okay, don't work. Too many requests. We have this demo account. Let me generate a new. Okay, copy, and let me change and save. Okay, move from one field to other field, and now immediately start to generate requests from the camera to the website. Here we are going to receive by post. Okay, we are going to receive the post when the camera receive any image, recognize any plate. Wait for it. Let me share the document for the integration. Okay. Okay, now it's working. Okay, you can see here the camera transmit the post file. Okay, you can see here the plate. Immediately this is loading. Okay, you can connect with any server or any application, use post, for example. This part is very useful thing too. Okay, and we integrate with different software. For example, some developer can make software and export the list, or we can read the camera directly with the post. Okay, the country ID, the confidence, the number of plate, the engine we use, the timestamp. Okay, is very good, and it's very fast. Okay, you can check. It's very fast. Okay, let me back to Edge. Let me share this document. It's our guidance to use with the camera to integrate. If you can find any ideas to use our camera. Okay, and the top 10 presentation, for example, is very useful too. And the basic therapy settings. Okay, phase factor to correct relation of the camera is very useful. We have in our site. Okay. Here, let me continue. Okay, this is for all plate. We make a connection. We export. We can open, for example, if we have. Let me refresh. Okay. Back to the list. or plate. Okay, we have this all these options. Okay, another option the easy or the most useful tool is open a relay. We have a relay connected, and we can open it when the plate or when all plate, when the camera detects wherever, open it. Okay, this is the option. Let me delete. Okay, and now delete. Okay, another option is import plate. Okay, I have this option is synchro camera. We have two options to import the plate. Reading directly from the camera and make some files and export this file. That you can see the camera is exporting all the time. We can save this file to capture a plate, or can synchronize the camera with another. Okay, we have two cameras. We can enter the IP of the master camera, and the master camera can synchronize with the slave camera, and that's it. This is the option we have. It's easy. You can enter the user password and ready. And this option, somebody let me the demo, but this is easy. You can configure, okay, to import the import document, for example. In this case, is import. The user is the same. UR1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, the password, and we use in other way. For example, here is the script. Okay, the CSV, the features document list, it have two options. Not delete. Okay, don't delete all elements. Is all the time added, but when you select this option, it's the same file. Okay, you can use the same file. What happened when you select this file? All the list here was deleted and create again in this way. Okay, now we are going to stop the export. Okay, delete, export, edit, disable. Okay, clear, export. Let me clear. And I have a file in the folder of import. It is the file we use all the time. Okay, it's very important when you create this file. Okay, you have to save. You have to save. Okay, 553 webinar. Okay, let me add another list. Is 6 Teco. This is the color. Okay, we work all the time with LibreOffice, Excel, wherever it's in this format. Okay, because I think it's very useful for example in list 3, list 5 for reception. Okay, security. The people in the security can add the place directly, can save this document and can import export. Okay, you can save the file, close the file, and you see you have your original file, and this file is the flag, is to test the file is changed, and we have a file in the folder. Okay, then let me disable and import. Okay, in the list we are going to import this list. Okay, FTP is ready. Interval. Okay, edit every minute by FTP list and save. And every minute the camera contact with the server and load the file with the plate. Okay, and in this case we create a new action. Okay, new action for this list. We need to restart the server. Okay, setup, for example, we can restart service. And now we can go to the main to wait the service load. We have different options, okay, to test if the camera is working. We can check, for example, in this case, in the server, okay, if one plate is recognized. Remember, every minute, try to load a file with the different plates. But for example, we can go to the audit option and we can check what happened with the camera. We can search for export, okay, and we can view the information. We can check for import and search if we have different import of the plate in different time, okay. And the other option is action, for example. We can check when the relay is open and it is working. Why open? Because recognize this plate, okay, and you can move in the different page. HTTP, and what if we can go to the last page? Okay, let me, because I entered incorrectly the IP of this computer. Okay. Okay, ready. We can error on the IP. 56. Okay, nice. Then the file should be import every minute, or read the file we have in the server, okay, and the camera should contact with the FTP server to load the file, okay. We have different options by default. It's all plate, not in list, and we can create the different integration. We support milestone with to connect. We have the list with white list where we can send an email, can configure, and with this format, it's possible send the plates in this time by email. The white list have the same option. Remember, we have, for example, this plate have the right correctly, the time to authorization, for example, is good. Description, boss, insert date is when you create. Start validation, you can start today, okay, down, and when you can stop the validation, for example, tomorrow, and save it. That's it. Okay, what happened in the white list? We have the action, okay, it's different from the all plates and not in list. In the white list or the new list we create, okay, it's exporting, it's importing, total. Okay, now if we load the list again, should load the file, okay, you can check. The import, the authorization plate, the registered plate. We can, what happened? This part is very interesting. It's very interesting, I told you, because we can edit this file, and we can change, for example, the list. Okay, I told you, for example, I like to move all the plates to the blacklist. Okay, the blacklist is 1. Say 1. No more people can enter. And we change the permission, the right. Sorry, and save. Okay, save, and all the plates. Now, with this configuration, move from webinar, authorization plates or register plates, move to the blacklist. Okay, in this time, in this moment, all the people don't have the right to access. For example, when you have the blacklist action, okay, you can send a command, or you can send an email to try to stop or send the advice to any supervisor. For example, these people don't have the right to enter in the building. Then you receive, or if you need not body enter in the building, then all the people forbidden in this moment. Okay, let me check if finished. Yeah, we can load again, and here the plates, webinar, still the plates, authorize a plate, no plate, the plate, disable this part, waitlist, no plate, blacklist, no plate, still it's loading. Okay, sometimes take a time. And webinar should move or delete this plate from here. The plate. Let me check again. Import FTP and here delete the plate we select. Okay. If don't do the action, or don't continue with the action, or don't apply the option, okay, you can go to setup and restart again the service. Sometimes when you change the action, import, okay, and you can check through this of webinar, don't delete, register plate is don't delete, wait list, blacklist. Okay, move the plate to the blacklist. Okay, I need to check the file because maybe I need to send the correct, or we don't change. Only in 1111 111. Okay, all move to 1. Okay. In this case, I'm going to do something. Is delete the flag file. Okay, and copy again the flag file and change the extension. Okay, not flag. Yes. On the list in the next minute, load again the file and check, compare the site and compare the date of the flag file, because it's the copy of the original file, and the recognize the list is different. Okay. What more? The book. The part of the book for technician is manager. You can see all the options. Okay, for time, different error, restart, import. You can check here all the options. Okay. Now is for example this error. Okay, it's comparing the different site. We change the time, and you can clear the log. You can export the log to check later, to review later. In service, you can check the message we receive, okay, all the time. Using but illegal format or missing, you can check here, okay. You can auto refresh, clear the log, and wait for the camera. And you can check here all the action the camera generate. For example, this error is from the configuration my partner do. Let me back to the list. Should we change? Okay, the plate, whitelist, blacklist. Okay. What happened? I load a list, different list. Okay. Remember, you can delete again. To the plate, you can delete all the list. You can delete all the list. Okay. And look. Now update the blacklist with all the plate. Okay. It's very interesting part because it's very easy to use. Apart to the now load again the list very fast. Okay, and load again the plate from the webinar, auto registered plates generate again, wait list, the blacklist, all the time regenerate the list very fast. Okay. Audit. Let me check. For example, in the audit, should we find all the import we do here? Okay, and we can show what file we are loading. For example, is we have a problem with a file. Okay, and you can check here. This list is loading. What list is loading? Okay. Look, we have a file. We are importing a file with 1111. The last ID is 111, but we have some plate, and the plate we don't have in the one is this list. Okay, the 3 in the 5. Okay, you can check, for example, these issues because sometimes you see an error, but you don't know why. Is with the book and the auditing is very useful. Okay. Is very useful. Okay, let me back to the presentation. We have different options. Okay, we have a standalone when you use the camera with a totem. It's very fast to configure because we can configure with the laptop, load a list, install with a totem, and ready. And the advanced access control solution is with the old camera plus our software BioSecurity. Okay, BioSecurity can connect. Camera can connect directly with BioSecurity, and we can transmit or we can connect the user. The user plate can grant access with different controller. Okay, and for integrator, the third option is the camera communication protocol and the API for the BCP. Okay, we have this option. If you need more information, you can send a message or contact with sales to share more information about the option we have. Let me back. In BioSecurity, you can see the movements, the logs, the software record the camera, take a picture of the camera, okay, and you can see all the options. If you need any demo, you have to ask us for the correct version for the BioSecurity to connect with the. Thank you. You are welcome. If you need any information, say with us. Thank you. And this is my presentation. This is the part of the software. We can control the parking occupation control with the InBio Pro, the camera, and biosecurity. Okay, we can offer this option for your client. Global linkage, global anti-passback, global interlock, hood inside, map after control. All this option is included in the biosecurity. Okay, it's possible to use. At this moment, I don't know if you have any question. I try to do a fast presentation, more technically, so you how works the camera to import lists, create a list, but we can connect with different tools and we can work with different partners. If you need anything more, it's possible to check with the product manager. I don't know if you have any question, if people have any question. In this part, you can see the ROI to adjust the kind of detection, trigger, free flow, motion detection. We allow motorcycle. We can configure what part of the image is the part we can recognize, or we can recognize all the plates, all the image. Okay, you can select the lanes. Every car can pass in different lanes, and you can recognize in the main menu or when you export. Okay, when you export the document, you can see here. Okay, and you can see every car have different lines. Okay, and here you can see one car is on the lane 1 and the other car is in the lane 2. Okay, let me back. Okay, integration with the security. Basic for installation. Okay, the camera installation distance. Okay, is very useful. Have this reference. I share with you this document because our camera is in the first part where it starts, because we start to detect the plate 4 meters, sorry, 2 meters, different options. But normally the camera starts to recognize the plate very fast, 4-6 meters. Okay, the camera is have the big resolution. Okay, with our reading range is from 2 meters at 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, it's possible to recognize the plate. Okay, let me show. Okay, this is a video. I like you understand the quality of the camera because this is a video. Okay, and the plates recognize correctly from the video. It's a recording video in a picture, and you can see the camera recognize the plate correctly. This is a video. Think in the real world with real image and very correctly with the light. You can show the camera work correctly. Okay, all the time is recognizing all the time. Okay, I don't know if you have any question. If you need any more information, we open to in the ticketing system. We receive all your requests, or for example, in the email, you can send your request. If you need more information, you need help with the configuration on site, for example. We can use the magnetic fields. It's very important that the first installation, the first configuration, because we need the plate position, the angle, the distance. When you spend time in this part, you don't have any more problem with this camera because centrally is very useful. Okay, no, don't broke easily. Okay, We have two models. We have the demo model, and this model we test in the demo is this side. This is the model. Okay. I finished because it's very easy webinar for technician. I don't know if you have any question, or remember, if you need any installation or help with any installation on site or on the field, you can write us. Let me share the presentation with you for your reference. Okay, and this is the presentation. If you have any question, you are welcome. The camera have this cable, have the reset button, have the relay button, have the option to connect is waterproof for outside, and the camera is available. Okay, and thank you for attending. If you have any question, please send me a message or send us any ticket. Okay, you are welcome. The email is about or marketing or support, but okay. Yes, some question is better if you open a ticket, because we can connect remotely with you over the ticket directly, and we can solve the problem. If the question is about any project or any special request, we can translate or we can send to our product manager. Okay, then we prefer over the ticket. Yes. So you have any question? Yes, you can send. Okay. Yes, please open a ticket. Yes. It's easy. This is a very easy software. You can submit a ticket to the department, and you can write for us. Or for example, do over the email support ZKTeco EU, and you can send your question. Okay. Yes, the video, the remainder should be the next week maybe, and you receive a message to show the video. I like to receive your questions to improve my video, my presentation. I don't know if you need any real installation. I like to know more about your feedback. Okay, your feedback is very welcome. Some people I help by all tickets, and I help in real installation, and I like to know your feedback, please. Okay, because this is not sales presentation. This is a real work. For example, when you connect the relay, when you connect the camera, I don't know. I like to know your feedback, or what do you need in our video. Okay, please to improve the video. This camera is very useful with all device for the access control. Yes. It's possible. Yes, we can use biosecurity software to capture, and you can give the correct access to the parking, for example. You can use our barrier with the camera, with controller, or only one camera with the barrier. Okay, the gateway barrier. You can connect directly to the camera by the relay. In the relay of the camera, you can open directly, like I told you. You can create a list, or you can open or directly all the plates. Okay. Sincerely, no more than 5 minutes, because the software, we have the document, the long part is install the software in the server or in the computer. Okay, biosecurity. When you install biosecurity, yes, you need more time, maybe 1 hour to start that service. Yeah, but the camera alone with the barrier is very fast. 5 minutes, not much. The software is biosecurity. Yes, is Tomcat service. Is a Postgres database. Yes, it took more time to install because it's a software. But the camera don't have any software. It's only a web server inside the camera, and you connect by the IP to the camera, and you can load the plates. You have an Excel, like I show you, and you can load manually and very fast. Okay, for example, you delete the list. Okay, stop. Let me stop the TP because they're going to load again. Delete. Okay. No, Kingsley. Yes, only this model have this feature. Okay, is this camera? You can see only this camera have this feature. Only this camera is have this feature. Okay. The different cameras we have is face recognition, different options, but now in this series, in the 8000 series, only this model is our best camera have this feature. Okay. Let me show again. Look, the list, you receive the camera clear. Okay. No white list, no black list, only normally the black list, not in this yellow plate. Okay. But I can delete the black list. Okay. Delete. List. This camera is a special series. Okay, you're going to receive the camera with no list. Okay, and you can you can configure your document like I show you. You have your import document, for example, an office give you the list. You say, okay, this is my default. I can create this different list. Okay, boss, VIP, maintenance, okay, register plate, low white leads, and wallet. Entonces, I have these plates, okay, this plate, all the plate is a register plate, is for 3, okay, and you can start with this configuration. You can start with this configuration. All the people is allowed to enter in the list 3, the register plates. You save the document, close, and you can come here to the all plates import list, select the file you configure, and say, okay, I have my file here, import. Okay. Okay, I understand. In this message, you should open a ticket, support ticket, and we have to connect to check the error. If you use active Internet Explorer, okay, if you try to enter in the camera, for example, like this way, okay, you need to give the rate in the options internet option security to sites, and you need to enter the IP of your recorder, okay. You have to give the right to configure. If you can enter or you don't have the right, or you have any problem, please send a ticket with the serial number and your picture of the error, or capture the error and send to us, please. We try to connect remotely as fast as possible, and we can try to solve the issue. If you have a ticket, you can share with me, and I will try to check your problem. we're going to upgrade in the future the camera, okay, to support HTML5, the new version, okay. But you can see that also the file is loading correctly, okay. Maybe the write or you don't install the complement or something happens, okay. Now it's loading and it's okay. I don't know if you have any more issue or you need more information. Okay, I like to give all thanks to check my webinar, and please send your question, and if you need more help and you have any project, please send us your question. Thank you. Have a nice day, and we wait your tickets and your message.